Hello and welcome to our presentation for today, brought to you by Accor and our great partners at THOR. Today's theme is Take Back Travel. I think we're all very excited to do just that and take back travel. My name is Mark Holdsworth. I'm Director of Global Accounts here at Accor, here in North America for global sales. And we're going to take you through a great presentation today, which is going to cover some interesting topics I think you'll find very useful to all of our THOR affiliate agencies. Obviously, an update and overview on what's going on with Accor, details on our All Safe and AXA partnership, All Accor Limitless, our guest loyalty program, featured hotels, some exciting new openings, as well as our agent discounts and perks, sustainability, and then finalizing the day off will be our Take Back Travel offer, which is our theme for today. Let's kick things off with our Accor overview. As you can see here, looking at this beautiful map, we've grown by leaps and bounds over the last probably 6 years. I mean, going back, around 2015, Accor was still mainly known as a mid-scale economy company with the likes of the really popular, amazing brands like Ibis and Mercure, and then highlighted with our luxury brand Sofitel. But in that short period of 6 years, we've really grown to be really a brand for every clientele out there. Everything from economy, mid-scale to premium and luxury. We now have over 41 brands, which we'll see on the next slide. But more importantly, we're now in 110 countries around the world with over 5,000 hotels and with another 1,200 hotels in the pipeline. Now, I think a lot of people would probably think of Accor when they first, think of that brand and group of hotels as being more European based, which is true. We obviously do have a great breadth of product over in Europe, and especially in places like France. But we're all over the world as well. We're actually probably the biggest hotel company in the world outside of North America. So, as you can see, a strong presence in the APAC region, as well as in India and the Middle East. And here in the United States and Canada, where I'm based, although it only looks like 5% of our properties are there, we actually present the largest amount of revenue just because of the luxury brands that we have here in Canada and the United States. And like I said, we're growing by leaps and bounds there too as well, adding on the M Gallery brand there in 2021. We had 21C Museum Hotels come on board just a few years back, as well as SBE and Fairmont. So the United States and Canada is definitely taking a step forward. Speaking of the brands, though, I just wanted to jump into that with you, just so you can really see the breadth of product. Like I said, a huge focus in the last few years on the luxury. The likes of Raffles, Delano, obviously Fairmont, Sofitel Legend, and then we have our very first Orient Express, the re-debut of that brand coming up in 2022. Looking at the premium brands, though, we also have a great amount of hotels in that spectrum. Also led off with the likes of Pullman, as well as the Movenpick brand, which is really heavily represented in the Middle East and Africa, Swiss Hotel, M Gallery, which is our boutique brand, 21C Museum Hotels. Then we dip into the mid-scale area. Obviously, Novotel is quite strong from Accor, as well as down to our really fun, trendy brands like Mama Shelter and Tribe. And then last but not least, under economy, you have the likes of Ibis, which has been leading the force in the economy brand segment for quite some time, and some really fun, new, innovative brands like Greet and Joe & Joe. Like I said, 41 brands and growing. Speaking of all these brands, you can find pretty much all of them under the RT master chain code for Accor. When looking in the GDS, obviously we'll make sure it's nice and easy for you. Some of the brand codes, like say FA for Fairmont or SB for our Sofitel brands, you'll still be able to find those brands separately under the brand codes. But like I said, under RT, basically you're going to find everything now. So if you're looking for, say, a property in Los Angeles, if you type in RT, you're going to find the Sofitel Los Angeles Beverly Hills. You're going to find the Fairmont Miramar bungalows, the Mama Shelter in Los Angeles as well too. So like I said, it's one-stop shop under RT. Obviously, it's been a trying year for everyone. I'm trying 18 months, to be honest. And we're still out of the thick of things, but we've really done a lot here at Accor to make sure that our guests feel as safe as possible when traveling. And we've created our All Safe label, which actually 95% of our hotels now are certified All Safe, and that's noted in the GDS as well. Just so our guests, be at ease when they travel to our hotels. So we have an All Safe ambassador there, which makes sure that obviously all the different protocols are looked after, whether it be cleanliness, hygiene, you name it. Obviously, we had quite high standards previously before COVID hit the world, but we've taken things to a whole other level. And these All Safe labels have been vetted by the Vero Test, a world leader in testing, inspection, and certification. And we also have a great partnership with AXA, which is a strategic partnership where we basically work with a leading telemedical health organization where people can actually pick up a phone when staying at one of our hotels and check in if they have any questions in regards to obviously COVID, just even if they're feeling sick in general, or just have a question about their safety when traveling around. So this is a great program, completely complimentary, and guests has access to this when they're staying at our hotels. As part of our All Safe program, we have All Stay Well, which is the guest journey. We've really ticked off every point during the guest journey to stay with us to make sure they feel 100% comfortable. Whether it be obviously from the point when a guest is looking to book our hotels, obviously choosing the right hotel in the GDS, making the reservation, pre-stay, making sure we're communicating. Obviously, when they arrive at the hotel, making sure they feel completely safe coming into our property, and everything through to making sure cleanliness in elevators, public washrooms, public areas, and then all the way down to the guest rooms, housekeeping, restaurants, and so on, all the way through the departure of the guest and obviously return home. They feel 100% comfortable, and we take that quite seriously. All right, Accor Live Limitless All. That's our guest loyalty program, and we basically launched this actually in 2020. It was a soft launch, which kind of made sense because of what was going on in the world, but we did a full launch here in 2021. What this program has to offer. Basically, we looked at all the great leading guest loyalty programs around the world from our counterparts, and we took the best of what we saw there, and then we had focus groups to see what the guests really truly did want. And this is not just a guest loyalty program, this is a guest lifestyle loyalty program. So among our 68 million members between our classic all the way up to diamond memberships, it really is the best of all worlds. Recognition upon arriving at a hotel, making sure that you're looked after properly, but giving a point program where obviously you can earn and burn at our hotels, where whatever you might do, whether it's you're actually staying at our property or if you're just coming in to enjoy a cocktail in one of our famous lounge or bars, you can earn and burn whenever staying with us, or traveling just through the city and not actually staying at our hotel itself. We also offer over 90 different partners that we work with as far as other additional rewards outside of staying at our hotels and enjoying obviously all the great perks of our core properties. Some of these cool, really once in a lifetime experiences include, going behind the scenes at, our partner in Paris Saint-Germain football club in Paris, access to our core arena, dining and travel experiences behind the scenes with our chefs and things like that as well. Really, truly remarkable experience. And once again, like I said, with Accor Live Limitless, it truly is limitless as far as your opportunities to earn and burn with us. And like I said, most importantly, you do not need to be actually even staying to take advantage of our great offerings. Featured hotels today. We're going to take a little jaunt over to the Maldives. I know that the Maldives have become quite popular in the last 18 months as well too, because it's such a great opportunity to go someplace where you feel completely kind of isolated, away from the chaos of what the world currently is kind of going through. It's a remarkable island. Both these hotels we're going to look at today, really kind of a oasis in their own. First off, we're going to look at the Fairmont Maldives. As you can see, this beautiful private island with bungalows over top of the Indian Ocean here, with half of them have the beautiful plunge pools, which we'll see momentarily. 120 villas though in total, some on the actual beach villas, some obviously over the water. 3 spectacular restaurants, 2 bars, a calarium, which is our underground art exhibit at the hotel. We also have our own dive center there. It's a great hotel for families as well too. A great kids club, truly remarkable. But let's look at the actual rooms themselves. They're quite stunning. Right here we're looking at the Grand Water Sunset Villa. Look at that beautiful copper bathtub looking out into the ocean. Beautiful bed. We see the bed there. There's actually a TV that comes out from the end of the bed that projects up there. And these are the largest plunge pools in all of the Maldives as well too. So I can go on and on about this property. Truly stunning. Like I said, if you want to get away from it all, definitely recommend the Fairmont Maldives. And next, our truly remarkable Pullman Maldives Hotel. This is truly the only luxury all-inclusive experience in the Maldives. Unlimited meals and drinks in three restaurants, a wide range of fitness options, and complimentary non-motorized water activities or a sunset cruise when staying with us. As you can see, a beautiful layout here, sitting over top of the gorgeous ocean. These villas are spectacular as well too, which we'll take a look at momentarily. Yeah, I mean, I just can't underestimate how spectacular these hotels are. And like I said, to have an all-inclusive experience and know exactly what you're getting when you arrive is truly remarkable. Speaking about the most generous all-inclusive, like I said, just to dive a little bit further here, a selection of over 80 international wines, minibar replenishment twice a day, diving immersion trial at the main pool, complimentary motorized water activities, and some of the long stay benefits. People staying over 7 nights, a 60-minute spa treatment, 30-minute jet ski or safari. Yeah, truly remarkable experience. So definitely recommend you visiting us at one of two of these truly spectacular hotels. Moving on to some of our new and recent openings. So we're going to come back here to North and Central America and talk about some of the openings recently. So in the last year or so, we opened up Fairmont El San Juan in Puerto Rico. Like I said, we have our 21 Sea Museum hotels, and the latest addition to that is in Chicago. Earlier this year, we became in partnership with the Faena Group, with one of the most spectacular hotels in the world, Faena Miami Beach. And later this coming, actually October, it will be a new Fairmont landmark flagship hotel, the Fairmont Century Plaza. The most really renowned place to stay in Hollywood is coming back with Century Plaza here. We have Hotel Legend, Panama coming in Q1 of 2022 as well. So lots of great things happening currently. And I know, it's tough times over the last year and a half, but I mean, we've been committed to growing our core portfolio and bringing obviously the greatest destinations to you around the world. Let's quickly skim over some of the other global new openings. Properties on the luxury side with Sofitel Adelaide in Australia, Raffles Bali, the Fairmont Ambassador Seoul in Korea. Looking over to the Middle East, India and Turkey, we have SLS Dubai, which is a great, really trendy lifestyle hotel. Raffles jumping into the India market with Raffles Udaipur. And obviously Fairmont here below you'll see in Saudi Arabia. So lots of great things happening over the Middle East as well. In Russia, we're really taking luxury to the next level with Fairmont Moscow as well as Raffles Moscow coming on board in the very near future. These are going to be spectacular hotels, luxury personified. Moving over into the UK and Ireland, two very exciting Fairmonts coming on board too. The Carton House, a Fairmont managed hotel in Dublin, Ireland. This will be the very first Fairmont in Ireland. And as you can see, this is basically almost like a castle with a beautiful grounds, spectacular gardens, amazing F&B. And then below that, you see the Windsor Park Fairmont in the UK, which is a great escape from London. Stay at the Savoy and then work your way down to Windsor Park as well. And last but not least, in Southern Europe, staying on kind of the more lifestyle end of things, we have our new Soto Grande in Spain, and our new Paris in France, which is spectacular. And coming very soon, the Pullman Paris Montparnasse in France. And this hotel will be the flagship for Pullman going forward as well. All right, what I think we all like to hear and get some information on is our travel agent discounts and perks. And we truly do appreciate everything that all the THOR affiliate agencies and agents do around the world for us, and we want to make sure we take care of you as well too. So just we provide up to 30% off personal stays with us at over 4,100 of our hotels worldwide. Plus, also, if you log on to travelpros.accor.com, you can become an ambassador for Accor, take different modules to learn all about Accor's brands and what makes them unique and special. And you can also get details on our Famous Agents program as well, and just learn about what makes Accor tick and how we can help you help your clients as well. So definitely make sure, if you haven't already done so, check out travelpros.accor.com. I think another big topic, I think that's really we've been talking about here at Accor for the last 15 years, but has really become the hot topic over the last few years: sustainability. Especially when it comes to corporate initiatives, I think people are really thinking twice about where they stay and making sure they're staying at a hotel that's healthy for the planet. And we have our Planet 21 program, like I said, been in place for many years now. Really encompasses all the main touch points. Obviously, making sure that we take care of the world, making sure we're leaving the lowest carbon footprint that we can. Our goal is by 2050 to have zero carbon emissions. We also want to make sure that we promote a very inclusive work environment, and diversity is really truly key to that happening. So that's very important to us as well too. We want to make sure we work hand in hand with the communities to promote a positive impact on those communities as well. We strive for zero food and waste for when it comes to sustainability, and then obviously the elimination of all of our single-use plastics. And that was supposed to be done by 2021. Obviously, because of COVID, 2022 is our new goal date for that. And once again, this kind of just talks about what we had planned for getting rid of like I said, the single-use plastics, like I said. And we've made some great endeavors already with that in 2021, where we've gotten rid of things like cotton swabs and those type of plastic straws and stirrers. But by 2022, like I said, all those other single-use items like the shampoos, shower gels, and such will be gone from our hotels. And then last but not least, we have our Take Back Travel offer, where your clients here in North America can enjoy up to 20% off of the best available rate. And that is taking place at 99 of our hotels across North America. So that represents 11 different brands. Truly excited about this because it runs from now all the way to the end of the year, December 30th. And plus, on top of the 20% off of the best available rate, we're also providing 3 times the all guest loyalty member points. And that adds up quite quickly. And we'll get guests up to that very next level when they're staying with us. Plus, they can reward themselves quite nicely as well too. Plus, obviously, this is 10% commissionable, and you can access this great promotion through the THR and THX rate access codes in the GDS. All right, that brings our presentation to a close. It has been a true pleasure to spend this last, I guess, about 18 minutes with you. Thank you once again to THOR for providing this opportunity to us and being such a great partner. But most importantly, thank you to you for spending this time with us. We know you're very busy and there's a lot going on, and really excited to obviously share the new comings, obviously, of Accor and where we're heading in the future. Take care.